Go ahead.
Alright, so this is a 2016 Toro 36-inch walk-behind. This is the belt drive model. It's got 100 hours on it. That's why it's asking for the 25-hour service on there. I put that on there just when I got it brand new. It's got a homemade discharge chute deflector on it. And there were some weed eater racks that fit it, but I just didn't like them. So it works just like that. It's got the 14.5 horse Kawasaki V-twin on it, with a 603cc engine. It's very dependable. It always starts on the first pull. The recoil used to go over here, but I moved it over there just so I can easily start it on a trailer or whatnot. So I can just reach around so and have it pull it and then go back around and fix that. Now this mower is being used in Georgia, so it's different than what northern mowers have to go through. It's very often put in C setting just because we have a lot of tall grass here and it can just blow through that grate. The cut quality of this thing is amazing. But if you have really dry Bermuda grass, just move Turbo Force baffle to the A setting and it will stripe like a beauty. We usually cut between 2 3/8 to 3 inches. 2 3/8 for the crappy weed yards and then 3 inches for the nice ones. These spacers, I mean, it's a fixed deck walk behind, so you're never gonna have ease of deck height adjustment on it, but that's just kind of how it is. It's got a 5-speed transmission with neutral and reverse, and it's got a T-bar control system. It's got a safety for the blades, and all that. It's got 100 hours on it, like I said. It's got this tube of Velky attached on there. I ran it first with a Havner sulky, and then with the other sulky and then it's Velky. But one of the problems I've encountered with this thing is that it's got some kind of oil leak right here. I think I need to take it off and put more thread tape all over it because, under the mower also there's just like a little bit, there's not oil resin, it's just the dirt sticking to a particular place under there. And you can tell that's because of the oil leak on it. That's one of the problems. That's the only problem I really have with it. Well, I do a lot of driving on the roads, and I believe it is this front tire that has a crack in it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. Yeah, right there. It's got a pretty sizable crack in it, which is not cool, but it'll have to do. This deck is super solid. I got a bagger that fits on it and everything. It works really well. Another problem with it is that the air filter gets dirty super easy. I wish I could put a cyclonic on there, but you can't because it's not an FX. That's just how that is. It was made in June of 2016, the month before I bought it. Any other problems? I have definitely had to make sure my tire pressure's right, because if you don't, it'll gouge a little bit. But other than that, this thing has been a really great mower. I mean, it's really nimble. It can fit almost anywhere you need it to. It's pretty light. It has a little bit of running, but not much because of the wide tires on the 36-inch model. And those never flat front casters are pretty great because they'll never go flat. It doesn't have any blades on it right now because I've officially worn them out. They're in really bad shape now. But yeah, they're pretty done. I used them through leaf season and all that, so I mean they're super dull and I'm not gonna put that on my clients' yards because they want to have a good looking yard. One of the great things about this thing's Turbo Force deck is that the front of this is lifted up. If you see, it's higher than the rest of it, and that allows it to suck in leaves when you're doing leaf season instead of having it to plow them and push them everywhere. So that came in real handy this leaf season. I got chains for this whole thing and all that. But yeah, this thing is really great. It cost me about $3,600 out the door with tax.